Ah, yes, young chaps, yes. Going up yesterday, 3-1 against the Atlanta Hawks, who at one point told the Heat they were resorting to thuggery, but now apparently are resorting to clampery. You heard young Trey out there shouting safe words such as pineapple. Well, we'll say the only fruits that he'll be having are at our soiree coming up this Tuesday for the gentleman's sweep, mint juleps, whiskey, top hats, monocles galore, as we will properly give them the exit from the postseason. Jimmy Butler, putting his head down, going to the basket, scoring at will, doing what he pleases. PJ Tucker, telling young Trey, too small, not fit up for this court. Heat in 5. I was
where
wondering,
does Guts fit in? Where does Guts fit in with your old?
Guts are in, as they say, the belly. You feel it, you seed it, you go and you put it forth, and you go and perform. We call it, in other words, fortitude. But Guts fits better on a t-shirt.
You sound like the guy. You sound like what's Batman's guy? What's his name? What's the
Alfred?
Alfred.
Never thought of it like
Alfred's that. Alfred's always a Brit.
Do you think that it's okay if I show up to the game like this on Tuesday?
Yeah, it would fit.
Like, it's formal
fan
attire.
With access.
I'm not a fan with access, dude. I'm a journalist.
Yes, you are.
You just asked me if you want to go show up like an Englishman with a monocle, and you tell me you're not a fan with access.
Is it okay? I mean, I feel like it fits dress code if I show up in a top hat and a monocle.
That's who you are. Fan with good access.
Dude, no, don't.
So if you want to go to the game and accessorize, that's good. That's what fans do. The fact that you asked that question,
well, I need to get a.
You're a fan with good access.
I need to get a white top hat. Because it's white hot heat. White hot heat.
I don't know if they're going to be an abundance of those on Amazon.
I don't know. I'll have to figure this out.
Oh, you know what this Friday is?
What?
Oh, no, it's next Friday. Not this Friday, next Friday.
What's next Friday?
Salt Lake.
Oh, yeah. I can't wait for that. Very much
excited. Is it this Friday or the following Friday?
I think it's the following Friday because I think J-Fig's out this Friday.
Yeah. Okay.
Isn't it this Friday?
When are you out, J-Fig?
Next month.
Next month. So, yeah, it is this Friday.
Okay.
Are you able to make it this Friday? Get that salt, dude. Get that salt. Go down to the Davy tax store, you know?
I'm going to get it on Amazon.
Hey, please get a lick of salt for my steed.
I'm just gonna get one of the little small not getting a 50-pound block of salt.
You're getting a 50-pound.
What did you think of
that? There was no I just had to lick salt. There wasn't a qualification size.
No, you gotta do it every segment.
Yeah. I don't need a 50-pound thing of salt.
Salt will be consumed each segment on the morrow.
And then I got to check because it might be cheaper on Amazon.
I don't think salt's very expensive, dude. I think it's like $8 for a big block. Yeah, just so you know, Dan Day, just to catch up, Leroy has to lick salt every segment because we had a bet about Deshaun Watson, how big the trade would be. He said he wouldn't go for 3 first-round picks. He did to Leroy's team, by the way.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yep.
So lick salt every segment.
Every segment, gotta lick a salt. Ever see a salt lick? A big old block of salt that the horses eat.
Oh God, you need to do that. I was just gonna bring like a salt shaker.
No, dude, it's got to be a big block of salt.
No.
You know why Leroy's laughing? Because he knows exactly where I'm getting the salt from. Like trivia night, I'm just gonna take it from a table.
Yeah.
Can I get the ID here, Dan Day?
The Ticket is the home of every Miami Heat game. WAXY South Miami and WSFS HD2 Miramar, an Odyssey station.
Ah, yes, your Miami Heat. We'll get to them in just a second. But first, let me tell you these headlines are brought to you by the new Palmetto Ford Truck Super Center. Why buy your truck at a car store? Palmetto Ford. We know trucks.
Talking
The
like
Miami
that,
Heat.
are you even riding a car yet?
An automobile, you mean? Of course, my good man. Henry Ford.
Are you going to talk like that all segment?
Talk like what? Talk I talk.
Are you pushing a Model T?
Yeah, like what the hell, dude?
It's got 1 horsepower. No longer need a steed. You can just ride around in this automobile. Speaking of automobile, Jimmy Buckets was the real engine of the Miami Heat yesterday as they won 110-86 over the Hawks of Atlanta. 36 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, and 4 steals. We call that thievery where we come from.
I'm just trying to figure out, when is the last time you heard an Englishman giggle like that?
I think that's just how they all laugh, dude. I just think that's how it's done.
Look at your Twitch.
Look at what?
The Twitch.
That was fast. That was fast.
Wow.
The people were quick on Twitch. They really, really do.
Quick.
That was Twitter.
That was Twitter.
Or on
That was Twitter.
Excuse me.
You know who it was.
Can we hear
And you know who people is.
When speaking like a gentleman, you must hear from a gentlemanly coach. So let us hear from Eric Spoelstra. Victor Oladipo yesterday making a great performance in Game 4. And Vic, as they say, now part of the rotation, which Spo says isn't a thing. There is no rotation. The whole team is a rotation. Here's Coach Spo.
You guys are way overthinking this. There is no 9-man rotation right now. This is a playoff rotation, and particularly with Kyle out. So I have everybody on my mind, and that could be somebody else. And I just really admire Vic for his fortitude. I've said this many times. A lot of players would have just written this season off. It's a safer play, and particularly when we've had success. And there's an unknown for a player, a veteran player, a proven all-star. Sometimes you can just say, you know what, I don't see an opportunity. I'm going to kick this down the road and just try to work on my health. But he's really worked diligently. He's made himself available. He has an amazing attitude of just coming in every day with a positive frame of mind, giving to the team. And you don't love it that it's under these circumstances, but we knew, something would happen, as it always does with every team in the playoffs. And because of that energy that he's giving into this, he was prepared for it. And he gave us some really good two-way minutes tonight.
I really thought that he swung the game. Like, obviously, I thought Jimmy and PJ were the best players on the floor yesterday for Miami, but I thought Vic was just essential and just flipping the energy in that game. He was so good.
He had some explosive plays where you were like, whoo, that's the Vic we know.
I know. He looks
and it's funny because every team has that guy where when you see them go on the field or the court or baseball diamond or hockey, when you see them play and play with energy, it kind of matriculates through the rest of the team. And I think, we've had a lot of guys in football. You see that in basketball, and Vic is definitely one of those guys that, and Dedmon's that way too.
Yep.
Dedmon comes in and give you that energy. Everybody gets fired up and it turns it around. So
you might want to watch out when
good
Dwayne
to see
Dedmon
that.
comes in if you're the other team, because he's coming in throwing bows. Like, he don't care. He's going to truck you over.
Who?
Dedmon.
Yeah. He's like,
Dude's like, I got
fouls.
6.
I got
he's
6 fouls. I'm only playing 10 minutes. I don't have to watch my fouls.
I'm going to use him. The mechanic doesn't play around. He's ready to go into his garage and mess around a little bit.
Now he does look, and it's funny because they say he's 32, and I'm like, okay. He looked like somebody I went to high school with.
I will say this though about Vic, it's interesting because he has this performance, right? after Skip Bayless, literally 48 hours after he says Jimmy Butler refused to play with him on the floor. He has this performance. Then you think about next series, which is likely going to be against the Sixers, and you have a very similar situation. You feel like the point of attack on them going after James Harden, they're going to need a lot of guys to throw at him. They're going to show him a lot of different looks. Maxey too. And I think that Vic is going to be a guy who could be a useful tool for them. I don't know what the minutes look like when Kyle Lowry comes back. Obviously, that changed things. And by the way, don't play Kyle Lowry tomorrow. Dude, go win this game without him. Give this guy a week off and rest up that hammy. Because I know he said after that game 3, he's like, I'm Wolverine. I'm pissed I got hurt. Dude, you don't do the Mark Jackson trick. You can't tell your hammy not now, okay?
Especially a hammy.
Yeah,
especially a hammy. Ask James Harden.
Yeah, come on. We need Kyle Lowry to rest this puppy up. They should go win this series, and it feels like they really got the Hawks on the rope. They don't have a real froggy low seed like Dan Day's New Orleans Pelicans who got the guts. This team doesn't. The Hawks don't have the guts. They don't have the guts, dude. All right, he were gentlemen. Good for them.
They may not have the talent. It has nothing to do with guts. Like, everybody wants their team to play better, but if the other team's substantially better, that doesn't come across that way. So before I sit here and say, oh, the Hawks are playing bad or they don't have the guts, I'm going to say this. The Heat have forced them into that.
Yes.
More than they don't have the talent.
Trae Young shooting from the parking lot.
Pretty soon they're going to just roll it out. As soon as he gets it, he's going to shoot it.
Trae Young looks like
they've guarded him. They've guarded him full court. And that's the other thing that goes by unnoticed. There's certain points in the game where they put pressure on the ball handler all the way down the court. So by the time they get to the front court, they've already burned 8-10 seconds off the shot clock.
Yep. They've been so tenacious going after him.
Yep.
Very, very impressive. Very impressive. And man, I'll tell you what, you want to know who else was shooting from the parking lot yesterday? Max Strus, dude.
Did he shoot one from the logo?
Yes. Strus is like, I'm going to out Trey. And that's exactly what they want from him, by the way. Like, he's throwing up 14 3-pointers yesterday, and they're like, good, perfect. That's exactly what they want. They want him going out there. He's like, you know what? I'll chuck it up.
I was waiting for you to see that.
I didn't see it. I did.
Hey, put it up. Put it up, J-Fig. Put it up. Oh, my God.
I'll email it to myself.
Dude, that's what we become. Meme
central.
central.
That actually is what we've become. Just throwing up memes. That is what we've become. TNT broadcast called the Hawks a college team. I heard that.
Well, he wasn't calling them a college team, but he was saying that the way the Heat are playing and doing whatever they want to do has that look. He did preface it by saying, listen, Atlanta's got talent, right? But what the Heat are doing to them is making it look like a college team versus a pro team. Like, they have no answers. I heard it, but yeah, I didn't think anything of it. I'm more than sure that because of how we do things, that somebody's going to flip out over it, but he didn't mean anything by it.
Shout out to Mikey Jimenez on Twitter, who sent me an Amazon link to a white top hat. Might have to wear that.
Of course.
Oh, no.
Don't worry. I got a whole bunch of pictures of salt blocks as soon as I lost the bet. So look at this.
Oh, man.
Oh, wait.
That's good. For the radio audience, somebody just threw up Jimmy Butler with a baby on his shoulders, and that baby is Trae Young. Pineapple.
So I don't know where this picture is from. My aunt is the one that sent it to me.
Your aunt sent you a Twitter a Heat meme?
We were leaving the Panthers game yesterday, and she instantly had to post this on social media.
Man, that is great.
Oh my God.
Let's hear a little bit from PJ Tucker after the game. Now, PJ Tucker, he did a great job of harassing Trae Young on the defensive side, as did Gabe Vincent, as did Victor Oladipo, as did Bam Adebayo. Everybody, they're throwing everybody at Trae Young. But I thought the moment of the game was PJ just posting up Trae Young, scoring on him, and then hit him with the too small. Here's PJ Tucker on what he did on Trey yesterday.
Definitely. He's too good of a scorer not to make him work on defense. And a lot of times I'm hanging out in the corner, so it's good to try to put him on me. So that's something we talked about, not letting him rest, and especially when we get the switches to drop it down, get into our post splits and be able to play one-on-one in the post.
Glorious. It was such a great job by them yesterday. Here's a little bit more from PJ. Him and Jimmy fired up at each other as they, they're intense dudes. This is a team full of intense people. Here's what PJ had to say about that.
Man, it's the playoffs, man. That's what it's about. Everybody's competitors. Everybody wants to win. It gets chippy, it gets emotional. Guys just trying to, give it up for their teams, and that's what it's all about. It's nothing personal. It's, we competing. We're men competing. So that's what I love about the games and being in the playoffs. That's what it's all about.
All about, dude. You know what that is, Leroy? Made for the moment.
The most amazing thing about it is they still complain about fouls like it's the regular season, even though they know that the playoffs is a little more physical.
Supposed to be. Yeah, it's supposed
Everybody complains like, dude, cut it out. Play basketball.
Let's go. And I love that about PJ Tucker. It's a code. Like he just kind of like he gives you the mad face, he eats, he just moves on to the next thing. Kyle Lowry does not. Kyle Lowry will sit there negotiating all day.
Yeah. Like I'm surprised one of the officials haven't said to him, Kyle, it's over. They already shot the 2 free throws.
Doesn't matter.
You can't argue it now.
People don't forget. Right. I mean, he must have been exhausting yesterday from the bench because he had nothing else to do.
Oh, he didn't play?
He had nothing to do.
I noticed there was never an official by the Heat bench.
I'm not going over there. Lowry's over there. He's not going to shut up. JV, can you give me so this is great. This is a great moment yesterday from the press conference. Did you see Eric Spoelstra take out his glasses and give everybody a lesson on basketball? So Spo's asked by Ira about Victor Oladipo's contributions, and Spo's just takes out his glasses and just gets so snarktastic at the reporters about basketball because you guys are gonna make me bring out my glasses. This was fantastic. Play Eric Spoelstra yesterday, J-Fig.
I was going to ask his statistical line. I don't think told any of this story. Just
your
your thought about what he did out there overall.
You'll make me pull out my glasses. I don't know what you guys are looking at. I really don't. Oh yeah, so you guys are all just looking at the final number on the box score. That's the problem. Everything always just gets evaluated by how many points you score, how many shots you shoot. He was a plus 28.
Let me see what you're looking at. Hold on. Let me take out my glasses and see what. First of all, I love that
he did everything. He did everything but call them idiots.
Yeah, he really did. He really did.
He
was just
you're looking at the wrong numbers.
He just cuts off Ira's question. He goes, "Oh, it didn't." Well, he was a plus 28, which he was. I mean, it was very noticeable how the game swung with Victor Oladipo's energy.
Spo joined Team Petty.
He was just like, I love that. He's maybe bring out my glasses, huh? Oh,
well, he had him close.
He didn't even look at the box score either. He was just waiting for that move.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I see, all right, dude, we get it. He's been very much on that kick this year. He's not teaching basketball to anybody.
But you know what? The Heat have always been that way, though. So I'm not gonna if Spo is a little snarky with his comments, right? I'm gonna agree. I'm gonna side with him for this reason. This isn't new to the Heat. The Heat have been saying this about players from the beginning of time. Right? Why all of a sudden now does it matter that he has to do this when they've always said this about players? His contribution is not in numbers. Why can't the people who write about it just pick up on that and go, oh, or maybe say something or ask a question to confirm it?
This is what I would say, though. Because there's going to be times where you would say the same thing about PJ Tucker and he's going to call him a winner. And he's going to say, how do you I think he was like, how can you encapsulate PJ Tucker? I just call him a winner. And then with Vic, he's like, oh, this is where you look at the box score. No, you need to look here on the box score. So I think he just picks and chooses when he wants to give it and when he doesn't.
Right.
The essence of Spo.
All right. I don't think me or you could sit up there without doing that all the time. Right?
Oh, you don't want me to do
You
a
like
press
no,
conference.
you see because you're a fan with access.
I'm not a
I
fan
would
with
do
access,
it.
dude. I'm a
I
journalist.
would
Don't
do
say
it
that.
is because I don't understand how people can spend so much time around the sport and not
No.
pick up on that.
Dude, I'm BOTG tomorrow, all right? Stop. What?
Now we're not even gonna say it.
No, BOTG. Yeah, it goes without saying.
Okay.
Should I say it?
And then you go extra early because you know why? Let me tell you why, Dan Day. He goes extra early because fans can't get in there. But fans with good access can.
I'm not a fan with good access. Stop saying that.
Fans can't go watch
Dude, I'm not a fan
Kyle
with good access.
Lowry and watch Jimmy shoot
That's true.
threes and
Jimmy
BS,
doesn't-
shoot
Jimmy
threes
doesn't warm up on
and
the floor.
BS with each other, right?
Jimmy doesn't warm up on the floor. He warms up upstairs.
Fans with good access.
You know how I know that? No, well, I'm not a fan with good access.
Because you went
Stop
up there
saying
and
that.
watched?
I
Fan?
gotta ask. You sit in the press area?
I do.
Do you cheer?
I do not.
Okay.
I do not.
Because that's a rookie move when
I
you
know.
cheer.
I know.
Do you not go under the table fist pump?
Doesn't matter. Nobody sees it.
I know you all too well.
If you can't see it, it doesn't matter.
If I was sitting next to him, he'd go Leroy, and under the table he'd go pump that fist. You're a fan with good access.
I'm not
It's
a fan with good
okay.
access, dude. I'm not a fan with good
What?
access. If you would see road Tobin compared to home Tobin, completely different animals. Like you see me yesterday, I'm froggy on Twitter. I'm running up and down my living room. I'm not on the clock. I'm not on the clock. When I'm on the clock, tunnel vision. There to do a job, dude. Observe and report. Maybe ask a question here or there.
But guess what? Here's the problem. We don't ever get reports on basketball. Every time I look for a report from our journalist, the guy we do a show with, it's a picture of Floyd Mayweather. It's a picture of Debo Samuel. It's a picture of the football coach. It ain't about basketball.
I'm there to see.
No.
I'm there to see what you can't see, dude. That's what BOTG is.
But you're a journalist.
I am.
And why is half of the stuff you send us not basketball related?
You guys have seen the basketball.
That means that you're using the heat.
I'm
to
not
get
using the heat.
access to the environment.
I'm not using the heat, even though they did send my son a personalized message from the mascot this weekend. Even though they did that, I'm not a fan with good access. I am a man there to report the basketball news. I am. I won't apologize for it.
On the other side of that card, it said, and you too, Show Pony. Hi, fan with good access.
I'm not
a fan with good access.
I'm not a fan with good access, dude. Stop saying that. I'm not a fan with good access.
J-Fig, does this dude not send more texts to us during the course of Boots on the Ground that have nothing to do with Boots on the Ground, but have
Not
more
true.
to do with just being there early?
Always.
Well, if I'm there early, you guys
don't
can't
send
see
us
that.
any basketball nuggets.
Oh, yes, I do.
Always.
No, you don't. No, you
I can
don't.
open the stream. I can open it right now.
Here's a basketball thing from Tobin. I tell you what, seeing this Vic in the game, giving me the goosies. That's what he sends.
No.
That's what
All
he
right.
sends, Dan Day.
This-
He doesn't send basketball like, ooh, so-and-so is playing. He goes, ooh. He goes, Tyler ain't missing the day, dog.
What he
Tyler-
tweeted
no.
after Lowry's
This is-
3.
This is what I. No, don't.
It's on
See?
Twitter.
But that was a road game. That doesn't count, J-Fig. I'm allowed to tweet a peach emoji if Kyle Lowry hits a 3. I would never do that for a home game.
No.
That's home Tobin.
Oh.
Road Tobin's a different animal. I'm wild. I'm unleashed.
Make a stink. Make a stink.
Yes.
Making a
don't tell
stink.
me. Make a stink. We get more make a stinks in the last 10 days.
That's football. That's football.
Really?
Last home game I was at. Here's what I tweeted: the caboose and Struce.
See?
Yes, I was just
So what about who's
The three-star
who
bunny?
tweeted out every time Lowry makes a 3? Eric Riccio, caboose.
Oh yeah, that was the last time Duncan Robinson was allowed to play. He was the three-star bunny.
Mm-hmm.
But the
You
three-star
see what I'm
bunny,
saying?
And you gave yourself a point.
that is
You
correct.
gave yourself points.
Dude,
See, everybody
a
gets
three-star-
mad when one gets through, but you got to squash this right away. Dude's always try. You know how many points he tries to get on us daily? I have to squash it. And then what happened the other day is I vehemently squashed it. Did not. No chance, right? And guess what he does? He goes to Twitter.
And take screenshots.
Right. Now, come on.
I'm
Fan
not
with
Team
good
Patty
access.
anymore.
I'm surprised you don't go to the games wearing a D-Wade jersey.
I would never do
wouldn't be
that.
shocked.
I would never do
What?
that. I'm a journalist. Now, I am going to be a journalist in a top hat, but that's formal apparel. So
Formal apparel.
it is. I'm dressed for the occasion. Dressed to the nines.
There's a
As
message
they
with
say.
clamps on them, but I
Wow.
won't read it.
I'm telling you.
Dude, you got to give me a little bit more credit, okay? Like, I know what I'm doing out there, right?
You know what? My favorite one, to be honest, is this one.
I didn't send that. That's somebody
No,
else.
I did. I sent it.
What does it say?
Yeah. And you felt judged.
Dude, I'm telling you. There's nothing about, like, yeah. Wait, I mean, who says always like they're in a relationship? Hey,
Why?
man,
Because
thanks for
Bam
looking out for me.
appreciates the support?
Always, Bam. Always, Bam. He even said it in the Dell voice. Always, Bam.
It was after the interview. We had wrapped up. He appreciates the support. I said, always, dude. What's wrong with
Yeah,
that?
Look at
What's wrong
it.
with
That
that?
face.
Look
What's
at
wrong
it.
with that?
What's
Adorable
wrong
face.
with that? Who
What's
says
wrong with
that? Name another journalist who said that.
I don't care about other people. I do what things my own style.